The highly anticipated Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight at the AT&T Arena in Arlington, Texas, was nothing short of electrifying. Fans couldn't believe they were about to witness YouTuber-turned-boxer Jake Paul face off against one of boxing's most feared legends, Mike Tyson. The energy in the arena was palpable, and the fight lived up to every ounce of the hype. Jake Paul entered the ring brimming with confidence, playing to the crowd like he was ready to take on the world. On the opposite side, Mike Tyson embodied calm and composure. The former champion's silent intensity, cold stare, and iron focus spoke volumes. Tyson didn't need to hype up the crowd. His mere presence was enough to send chills down spines. For him, this was more than a fight. It was about preserving his legendary legacy. As the first round began, the tension was tangible. From the opening punches, it was clear this wasn't just an exhibition. Both fighters were determined to leave their mark on history. Jake Paul entered the fight with a solid game plan, proving he wasn't there just to survive. He stuck behind his jab, moved well, and showed surprising composure. Many expected him to crumble under Tyson's intimidating presence, but Jake remained focused. Gone were the wild swings of his earlier fights. Instead, he maintained distance, using his footwork and reach to keep Tyson at bay. A smart strategy against a fighter renowned for closing the gap and dismantling opponents on the inside. Meanwhile, Mike Tyson was classic Tyson, calculated and relentless. He didn't rush in, knowing Jake's best chance lay in landing a big shot early. Instead, Tyson stalked his opponent like a predator, using his signature head movement to slip jabs and edge closer with every step. What shocked the crowd was Jake's defensive improvement. He wasn't just swinging wildly, he displayed solid defensive skills, blocking punches and moving out of range when Tyson got too close. It was a strategic, cautious first round, brimming with tension, as both fighters set the stage for an explosive second round. Round 2 was where the fight started to heat up. Jake Paul tried to maintain distance with his long jabs, but Mike Tyson wasn't having it. Turning up the pressure, Tyson closed the gap with his trademark aggression, delivering devastating body shots designed to break opponents down piece by piece. He landed a few brutal hooks to Jake's ribs that seemed to resonate through the arena. Jake clearly felt them, but credit to him, he didn't panic. He kept his guard high, moved laterally, and worked to avoid being trapped against the ropes. This is where Jake's conditioning surprised everyone. Many had predicted he'd tire early under Tyson's relentless pressure, but Jake held his own, staying composed and even managing to counter effectively. He landed a few sharp shots when Tyson overcommitted on his hooks, showing that he wasn't just surviving, he was fighting back. The crowd's disbelief grew with each moment. Could Jake Paul really hang with Mike Tyson? As round 3 approached, the tension in the arena hit a fever pitch. Early in round 3, Jake Paul landed a clean right hand that momentarily stopped Mike Tyson in his tracks, a monumental moment. For a split second, the crowd collectively gasped. Jake Paul had rocked Mike Tyson. But if there's one thing about Tyson, it's that getting hit only seems to fuel his fire. Tyson smiled, nodded, and pressed forward with even greater intensity. The man is a machine. Tyson began cutting off the ring more effectively, trapping Jake in corners and unloading powerful combinations. Yet Jake's defense held up surprisingly well. He rolled with the punches, kept his guard high, and even managed to slip some of Tyson's most dangerous shots. The crowd was on edge, wondering if Jake could actually go the distance with one of boxing's all-time greats. By the end of the round, however, Tyson's relentless pressure was taking its toll. Jake was visibly starting to feel the heat. He clinched more often, trying to slow the pace, and while he was still in the fight, signs of fatigue were creeping in. The cracks in Jake's armor began to show. As round 4 began, Jake approached cautiously, staying on the back foot and working hard to avoid getting drawn into Tyson's punishing firefight. Tyson gave Jake Paul no room to breathe in round 4. Like a true veteran, he masterfully cut off the ring, cornering Jake and unleashing a barrage of vicious hooks to the body and head. Jake hung tough, showing grit and determination, but it was clear his gas tank was running dangerously low. Then it happened. The moment everyone will remember. Tyson slipped one of Jake's jabs with precision, stepped in with a brutal right hook, and boom! It connected clean on Jake's jaw. The arena went silent for a split second as Jake's legs wobbled. Before he could even think about recovering, Tyson followed up with a devastating left uppercut. Lights out. Jake collapsed to the canvas, and the referee didn't bother with a full count. It was over. The knockout was absolutely brutal, a reminder of why Tyson remains one of the most feared fighters in boxing history. Even at his age, his power is unmatched. For Jake Paul, it was a tough loss, but he earned respect. He showed heart, grit, and proved he belongs in the ring. But against a beast like Tyson, it was only a matter of time. Tyson ended the fight with an exclamation point, leaving the boxing world in awe of his legendary power and presence. After the fight, both fighters showed immense respect for one another. Jake Paul admitted that Mike Tyson's power was on another level, while Tyson praised Jake for stepping up to such a monumental challenge. But make no mistake, this was Mike Tyson's night. The legend walked out with his hand raised, and the fight world couldn't stop buzzing. What a night for boxing. Though Jake remained relatively quiet about his loss, the internet exploded after Tyson's knockout. Social media platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok lit up with reactions. Fans were losing their minds, and the chaos was undeniable. One fan tweeted, "Mike just sent Jake Paul back to YouTube where he belongs. Iron Mike for life." And the post went viral within seconds. The hashtag number JakeKO trended worldwide for hours, with thousands of retweets, likes, and comments flooding in. Scrolling through Twitter was like entering a meme battlefield. Hot takes and hilarious posts dominated the conversation. One comment read, "Bro, Jake looked like he got hit by a truck. Mike still got it." Fans were roasting Jake relentlessly. But to be fair, getting knocked out by Mike Tyson is nothing to be ashamed of. Tyson reminded the world why he's a living legend, and the internet had a field day celebrating the spectacle. The internet had no chill after Mike Tyson's brutal knockout of Jake Paul. One fan posted, "Jake had me convinced for a minute, but Mike said, nah, I'm built different." The memes were on another level. People edited clips of Jake falling with video game KO graphics, while others added the iconic wasted effect from GTA. The internet was having way too much fun with it. Even celebrities joined in. Snoop Dogg tweeted, "I told y'all Mike don't play around. Respect to Jake, but he learned today. Legendary Mike." Over on TikTok, creators took it to another level, recreating the knockout in hilarious point-of-view style videos. Exaggerated falls, slow-mo effects, and sound bites turned the KO into a viral trend. TikTok was on fire, with the Tyson KO dominating feeds. Meanwhile, Instagram was a mix of respect and roasting. While many paid tribute to Tyson's unmatched power, others clowned Jake like he'd never live it down. One thing was clear. Mike Tyson proved, even in his 50s, that his knockout power is as legendary as ever. Celebrities, athletes, and influencers flooded Mike Tyson's social media with praise after his jaw-dropping knockout of Jake Paul. One of the top comments came from NBA superstar LeBron James, who wrote, "I don't care how old he is. Tyson will forever be the baddest man on the planet." UFC champ Israel Adesanya kept it simple, posting, "GOAT status, period. Respect the legend." When icons like LeBron and Izzy show love, it speaks volumes. Fans worldwide echoed the sentiment. Mike Tyson isn't just a legend of the past. He's still a force to be reckoned with. Social media reactions to the knockout were absolutely wild, ranging from hilarious memes to heartfelt praise. Whether it was Jake Paul getting roasted or Tyson being celebrated, one thing was clear. The KO sent shockwaves across the internet. This fight is one for the history books, and it's safe to say no one will be forgetting it anytime soon. What about you, fight fans? Did you see that knockout coming, or were you just as stunned as everyone else? Drop a comment below and let us know. Don't forget to subscribe to Round 13, and I'll catch you next time.